Learn 5 new C1 words today. Meaning, examples, and a short story for each word. Boost your vocabulary and take your English to the next level. Let's begin with the first word. Ramification. A result of an action or decision, often unexpected or with negative effects. Synonyms: result, outcome, consequence.
The new law could have serious economic ramifications. Poor planning had considerable ramifications for the project. The scandal had political ramifications across the country.
Tom decided to skip the final safety check before the product launch. The ramifications were serious. The company lost an important client. He realized too late how costly his mistake had been. Can you come up with a sentence using ramification? Write it in the comments. Mitigate. To make something less harmful, serious, or severe. Synonyms: reduce, ease, alleviate.
The new rules will help mitigate the risks of online shopping. Good communication can mitigate conflicts in a team. Planting more trees may mitigate climate change.
The company faced heavy criticism after the accident. To mitigate the damage, the manager quickly apologized and offered compensation. In the end, the customers accepted the solution and the situation calmed down. Have you ever had to mitigate the consequences of your actions? Write it in the comments. Convoluted. Complicated and difficult to understand, having too many twists. Synonyms: confusing, overcomplicated.
The instructions were too convoluted to understand. He gave a convoluted explanation that confused the team. The plot of the movie was interesting but too convoluted.
Anna tried to read the contract before signing it. The legal language was convoluted and full of long sentences. She finally asked a lawyer to explain the key points in simple words. Have you ever had to read something truly convoluted? Write it in the comments. Ultimately, finally, in the end, after everything has been considered. Synonyms: finally, in the end, eventually.
Ultimately, the manager is responsible for the final decision. They argued for hours, but ultimately agreed. The plan's success ultimately depends on the team's effort.
The company tested several software solutions to improve data security. Ultimately, the manager approved a cloud system with stronger encryption. This decision reduced risks and improved customer trust. Let's finish the lesson with a useful idiom. The tip of the iceberg, a small, visible part of a much bigger problem or situation. Finding one mistake in the report was just the tip of the iceberg. Many more issues remained. The recent protests are only the tip of the iceberg. Frustration has been building for years. One client found errors in the billing system. It turned out to be just the tip of the iceberg. Many other clients were already affected by the same hidden problem. Today we've learned ramification, mitigate, convoluted, ultimately, the tip of the iceberg. You'll see them again in future videos, so they'll stick in your memory. Post your own examples with today's words in the comments. Subscribe, and see you tomorrow for more C1 words.